activity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Welcome to the stream. Hey everybody, my name is Teo, and we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. Also, hey, good to see all you guys. Good to see you, Matt. Good to see you, Lainey. Wow, y'all are early. We are doing some more Sumeru shenanigans, but before we do, I've got a new team comp. Well, the only real difference is Fischl has been replaced with Xingqiu. I wasn't really using her anyway, so... yeah, Sumeru time. Before we do that, I want to use the team comp and some of my resin. So we're going to go kill a boss and see how well it goes. I also need the boss for Nahita's Ascension Materials. It's not just a random... This is not a random murder. Man, that's so metal. Being like, I gotta test out my combat abilities and just finding a monster and killing it. And once again, Matt, I love your excitement. You're an all caps kind of person.
Shine down!
Everyone hold hands! Let the show begin. Make yourselves at home.
What occurs to me? You hate leveling Toma? Yeah, what does he need? I can't use Nahita as the driver in this situation because this thing is immune to Dendro damage.
Rain outlines your fate.
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion.
Crappy.
Shine down.
Grow.
These mushrooms to the fog island. I don't even know what those words mean. You're just trying to recover from someone being sus in the Discord DM? Oh. What kind of sus?
There is no escape.
Does mushroom suck? Really? What even is the fog island? Is that Minazuma? Feels like a Minazuma thing. Yeah.
Shine down.
This way's pretty low. Let's stay.
No, my sword.
Go to hell, Dendro Hypostasis.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your The Temple of Wisdom.
Yeah, I'm not doing understanding this thing. Inazuma Fog Island that you need to do a quest chain in order to explore. Is that the Crucifixion Island?
No, my sword.
You think so? You're just joking, but it did happen. You just left? Oh, jeez. Oh, you just left like a... Oh, I understand now. Sorry. I am a Sulu. Whoops. Wrong character. Frick, dude, I suck. I'm dealing way less damage. Granted, it's immune to Dendro, so...
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
It's not immune to the Muso no Hitodachi. It has Yunjin's boss and Toma's Ascension Materials.
Shine down.
Sounds important.
Time to act.
It's because your world leveled and your monsters are bigger. I fought this thing yesterday with the same world
Body and
level.
mind. Witness the power of Gua.
I don't think that's it.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, come on. I think my timing is the big thing.
Shine down.
think another big part of it is Nikita is straight up useless here.
Let the show begin.
You don't really have a need for Tomo, but you're leveling him because you need a Pyro Shielder that isn't Constellation Lock.
Illusion shattered.
You want to go on your mono animal teams? Interesting. You have multiple mono animal teams?
May my final stand be a monument. Come on, we can do it. Make yourself a home.
Torn to oblivion.
One for Lunette, one for Aizo. Interesting. There's Ian.
No, my sword. Body and mind.
Shine down.
I will say a big part of why this boss is giving me so much trouble is because I built Nikita to be my driver for the combo. And he is immune to Dinko, so I can't use the comp the way I want to.
Rain outlines your face.
I know that's a huge part of it.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Let's dance.
Illusion shattered.
I think the only teams you don't have are
There is
blue
no
teams
escape.
and freeze teams. Geo's a weird element. It doesn't do any of the stuff the other elements do, you know what I mean? And it's like only good with the Geos. It doesn't do a bunch of crazy good reactions, you know, like everybody else. Super weird. Granted, maybe I just don't understand Geos super well. Maybe there's something I don't know. There's probably something I don't know.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, what?
Shine down.
Oh, heck. You see a good animo team. Animo dude. Zhao, Lunette, and Sayu are not really cutting it for you. Really? How come? Are they just not doing the damage you need them to? Alright, time to go do the quest. I'm surprised you say Zhao's not cutting it for you. A lot of people like Zhao. Oh wait, you mentioned this to me already. You said he doesn't have a good weapon. So I use a healer. Lunette's hard for you to figure out a build for, and Zhao's kind of wimpy with no good weapon. Fair enough. Kazu is rerunning soon, so try pulling him. You think you will? Kazu was cool. I haven't tested him yet. Hey, Leafy! You've returned for more harassment. Nice. A lot has changed. I have cooler, more attractive ladies than I did before.
That you're a forest watcher,
and a small baby in my team,
zones.
which is neat.
But isn't it
And
evident
look
that
at this
such
dude.
work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul.
That dude's
How could you
adorable.
possibly
Agreed.
refuse?
His big bat ears.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite
Also,
him to
anything
the
Lynette
academia,
related, you can
not
ask me.
to
You know
cause
how
a
to build
scene.
all animo units. Really?
Sage
Really?
Kage,
You're the animo
I am
expert?
truly honored that you came here in person, but
In
I'm
that
afraid
case,
I must still decline
what should
your
I
invitation.
do with my
I am merely a
Farazan?
forest
I have a
watcher.
C3 Farazan.
How
but I
could
have
the
absolutely
great minds
no
of the
need
Haravatar have any need of someone like...
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's...
I see. Well,
Not that I need to do anything
Your
with
master
Farazan. I
is
can
an
just leave her in
integral
my
part of
inventory,
this
but-
effort. And
And
now
what was your
he
favorite
requires
element? Oh,
your
really? That's
assistance.
interesting.
and what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
I love his outfit.
You'll know once you've arrived in...
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the
Looks like
questions
something
I
you'd
laid
wear.
out
Me
in the
too.
letter to my master? If
Ooh,
that's
get
the
him,
case,
Tainari, get
then
him.
I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Get him, Tainari.
Tainari, but you...
Oh, there's a squirrel right there. What the heck? Look at that. Look at him.
Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
You don't really have a use for Farazan due to her being too niche. Maybe if you ever get an animo DPS such as Haizo or Saramouche, she would be of some use, but for now you don't need her. Okay. Haizo's dope. I've tested him. I like Haizo a lot. I would main Haizo.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from
Which
the
leads me to
academia
believe
wanted
that
me
I
to go
really
to
wanna
Sumeru
try
City
out,
to
what's his
assist them with
name?
the project, but
Wriothesley.
I had to refuse on account of all my
I still don't know how to
responsibilities
pronounce
here.
that.
But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us too.
Very good. Now
Paimon
that
still
the
hasn't been
traveler has
booted
made
into
a
a
full
volcano. Your
recovery,
disappointment
there
is
shouldn't
palpable.
be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to
Yeah,
Sumeru
me
City,
too.
correct?
Apparently, in this story,
That's right.
people
We
talk
gotta
back to
meet
her and are
Lord
mean to her,
Kusanali and
back
ask
at
her
her
for
being mean to
advice.
them. So that's cool.
Do you have any idea
You got
where
it.
we can
Wriothesley
find
would
her?
fit your style very well. You
Sorry,
think?
I'm
You think so?
afraid I don't
I
have
think
any
so
advice
too.
for you there.
Plus, I've been
Well,
wanting to build
Do you at least
a
know anyone we
priest
can
team
try
for a while.
asking in Sumeru
Wriothesley's
City?
cracked, really. His best free-to-play weapon was event locked a few patches ago. Ugh, that sucks.
Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is
Time to
adept
buy
at
someone's
gathering
Genshin account
information.
so I can play
Asking
Wriothesley.
him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter
That wouldn't
Sumeru
be
City,
free to play, though,
you'll
would it?
probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you.
Oh, what is it?
Wriothesley, he's a...
It's called an
That's
Akasha
satisfying.
Terminal.
Agreed, yeah.
It's a tool produced
about
by the
time.
academia that utilizes the
Wriothesley,
legacy
he's a
of Greater
catalyst,
Lord
right? Wouldn't any of the normal good
Some
catalyst
say that
weapons
this
work for
item
him, or does
is
he
the
need
very
something?
basis of
What does
Sumeru's
he need?
reputation
What's
as the City
his
of Wisdom.
thing?
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise, so I'll leave.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right!
Do you feel like you called
we have
me out
something
there without
important
knowing
to say
it?
to Kale before we leave.
I did?
Is she doing better now?
Yes.
I just
she's
forgot
doing much
everything
better.
I've ever said.
After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking
Oh,
the
about
path towards the
about buying an account to be
She
free
knew
to
you two
play.
would be leaving soon, so she must have
My
wanted to see
bad.
you off.
You're right.
All right, let's go.
That's so funny.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
All right. You literally sold the Ryo account back on his release because it was an account you didn't need. That's
I've been
hysterical.
waiting for you two.
Man, where were you? Where was I guess.
Never mind. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all.
Oh, Leafy,
It's up
here's
to
another
me and the
cool,
others
cute
to
character
protect
that
the
we all
rainforest
like in
here.
chat. She's great.
I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met.
Oh, and
I
she's
just
deeply
wanted you two
attracted
to
to
treat me as a
a
normal
girl
friend,
that we met way
Not some
earlier in
girl
the
that
game.
needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends
Yeah,
to be genuine
Kale
with
is
one
cute.
another.
Her hair
There's no
is
need
kind
to
of like a mullet,
apologize,
though,
Kale.
and that
We should
bothers
be
me a
thanking you
little.
for trusting
She's
us
in
enough
lesbians
to be
with
your
her? Yeah,
friends
exactly.
And sharing your past with us. We're probably
I
still
thought you
gonna
were
worry about your
American.
condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
One second, sorry, chat.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious
The
little
wolf
pitas
cut mullet
whenever
is a
and
choice. It
wherever
is
you
a
like.
choice indeed.
I hope
Also,
that whenever you eat
I never
them,
noticed this, but
you'll both
Traveler's
remember your
weird
time
sideburn
lemon.
locks. What is
Pretty Voice
this?
Ranger Kale, bid you
That's
both farewell.
horrible.
Please visit Gondarverville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Like, one second. I never noticed that. That's horrible. I hate that. Ugh. They really look like weird sideburns. Cutesy Anu hair. I disagree. I do not think that is cute. I think that is goofy. And sideburns. Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim hair. You're right! That is Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim hair. You just remembered an old memory you did not want to remember regarding Traveler. I'm so sorry, Lainey. I will say, Raiden Shogun probably has the coolest hair in the game. Maybe. That's a tier list we should make. Coolest hair in the game. Because Genshin characters all have crazy hairstyles. Like there's so much going on with all of these hairstyles. Except for Bennett, I guess. Bennett just got goggles on his head.
Ow!
You would watch that tier
Where did
list?
that come
Bet.
from?
Go back to the kid with the hairpiece. That was hot. Wait, what kid with the hairpiece? What? They all have hairpieces. What are you talking about? This one? The emo one? The other one? This little kid? The baby? You love that? Yeah, she's so cute. She's so... Actually, let me show you this character a little bit more. It's the best. You're attempting the main character challenge where you do abyss with a different team per floor and every team needs a different traveler element involved. That sounds like a nightmare. I would hate that. Pass. You want the tiara? Me too. Look, she sits on a little swing. She's so cute. Here, let me show you Nikita, the cutest character in the game. So, okay, this is a catalyst character, and she has a little catalyst. It's this little orby thing, and she does these attacks, and they're cute, and they have little stars, and her charge attack has like music, and it's look at her go. Her dress is very cute. I agree. I like it too. Genshin loves asymmetry, I've noticed. Anyway, Nahida's attack with her, she's a catalyst, so she does the same thing, but her attack is playing hopscotch. Look at her! Look! She's so cute. Like... Okay, fine, that's cute. She can stay. At the time, Hydra Traveler didn't exist, so you gotta use Electro main DPS Traveler. Lainey, you do the wildest challenges, and you sound like it kills you. Like, what? Layers in the weirdest way ever. I agree. This is interesting. Genshin really loves asymmetry, I've noticed.
Isn't a single one missing.
Like, even his hair. His hair does the opposite thing as his coat. Anyway, let's move on. We're doing a quest. I got way too distracted by Genshin-style tier list. It does, and the worst part is you forgot to record the whole thing. Oh, honey. Oh, that's so rough. It's very Asian. Asians dig asymmetry. Really? I didn't know that. I know that I used to make... So, I used to own a business where I made and sold jewelry, and we would do asymmetrical earrings. Holy crap, those sold crazy. People love asymmetrical earrings, I've learned. Like, I was surprised how much people liked them.
City.
You like them too? Yeah, it's wild to
Made
me.
it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
What?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh,
It adds a bit
yeah,
of spice
that's
to
right.
an outfit.
How did
That's
you know
true.
Because
I want to
there's
start
currently
wearing
no
2 different
information on either
shoes
of you
every
in
time
the
I go
Akasha.
out.
But no need to worry. That won't
You love
prevent you
asymmetrical
from entering the
hairpieces
city.
too.
In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
Oh.
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha
Dude, you already
before.
wear 2 different
It's our
socks. You
beloved
mind your
Greater
business.
Lord
And you're right, of course I
Rukkhadevata's
do.
lasting
Time to get an
legacy,
Apple
a treasure
implant?
trove of collected
Uh-oh.
knowledge. After centuries of
Time to get the
tireless research on the
AirPods.
Akasha,
What-
the Academia
What are they
created
gonna
one
put
of
in my
its
head,
most
Chad?
ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormuz.
This is sketchy.
Oh, so
This is so
is the thing
shady.
that
I'm
Taylor
not
was telling
interested.
us
I don't
about.
want one.
It sounds pretty.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time
I don't
in
like that
Sumeru.
they give them to everyone upon
However,
arrival.
This policy was
I
recently
don't want
changed.
the
Now all
implanted
travelers are issued
AirPods.
one
No, thank
upon arrival.
you.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Dislike.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
Paimon
To
is...
activate it, simply hold it in your hand
I hate
and
it so
say the
much.
following
Anyway.
phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God
I just thought of
bless us
something.
with their
So the whole
voice
plot of this
wisdom.
game... welcome to the internet. Yeah. The whole plot of this game right now is that Traveler is trying to find the god that separated
Just now, something clicked.
her and her brother,
Paimon suddenly knew
and they had a
how to
big
use
fight
this
with.
thing. It seems
And
all
they're
we
so
need to do
therefore
is
they're checking all the
concentrate on what
gods
we
that
wanna
exist
know.
in this nation
Bam! You get
or
it.
nations
Oh,
and
that'll
seeing
come in
if they can
real
find the
handy.
god that they fought with.
Exactly.
But what
That
happens if
is
they
the
do?
power of the Akasha.
Like,
And with
if they
that,
rolled up
let me
to
officially
the
welcome you
Dendro
both to
Archon
Sumeru
and
City.
they're like, holy
May the
crap,
wisdom of the
that's
Dendro
her.
Archon
Would they
always
just
be
fight?
your
Like,
guide.
what-
Okay, now that we're
like
in,
what happened
we
if their
can
plan
check
worked
Natasha about
and they
Lesser
found
Lord
it? Like they're in
Kusanagi.
Inazuma.
Let Paimon try.
And they, no one said the Traveler was
500
smart.
years ago,
Yeah,
the
like,
sages found a
they're
new
literally just
way
run
to
around
gain
trying to pick a
some
fight.
scorched ruins.
Read their minds with
The deity
Nahidi.
now resides in the sanctuary
Nahida.
of Suristana.
Okay. I've been told you could do
Seems
that, and I want to
pretty
try
similar
it.
to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate. Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
I'm not that interested in this. You mean our Traveler gained all the combat knowledge in the universe, but it didn't give her any intelligence outside of it? Yeah, it sure feels that way. She feels kind of like her and her brother feel like overpowered characters that like got underpowered when they entered the world, like reverse isekai.
Uh-oh. He's from Sumeru.
Pretty much.
Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh,
Okay,
it's not far
they
from
don't
the
have
city's
minds.
gate.
Good to know.
Let's head over and
I
have a
bet
look.
people's
Hopefully
names
he's
do.
at
Oh, I
home.
have to wait for it to recharge.
I can't let Farouk see me the next time I make a move.
Oh? What are they talking about?
I see everything.
Akram is never going to stop stealing, is he?
That's so cool! He steals! And he knows about it! That's so cool. Sounds like handing someone a cell phone, all the power of the internet, and we use it to watch stupid
If you're
dances
not
on
sure what to
TikTok.
do next, how about I
Facts,
take you on a
dude.
walk?
That's what I'm gonna do with my weird brain implant. All their powers get stripped away, and they need to gain it all back by gaining all the elements. That's cool. I understand now. Okay, so it really is like an isekai, like I was describing. secrets. That was so cool.
There's so much mundane work. Thankfully, my job only involves recording things.
Oh, we just got cutscene.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
You like his weird floating earring? That's the weird brain implant we just got. Look at him. Everybody here, upon arriving at the city, they're like, slap, and they put this in your skull. They don't put it in your skull, but like...
You two nearly scared the life out of me.
Basically, we all have
Seems even
iPod
Tainari
shuffles.
acknowledges
Yeah,
my innate
hive
ability
mind.
for procuring information.
It's kind of like Google Glasses, I think, is like the best way to look at it.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't... Sorry, the
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never...
Huh. Didn't expect...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being in this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha. And take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari?
Me
That
too.
guy can publish
Rohawi,
3 papers in
me
just a
too.
single year.
It's a miracle if my brain cells can function
Thanks
once
for your
every 2
advice.
years.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted with it, hey, come on!
Oh, so what do we do now? Even if... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right!
Sumeru makes you feel at home as a college student in the worst way.
Everyone hold hands.
He has nothing in his head. He wasn't lying about the brain cells thing.
Hey,
I want to go on vacation.
Me too, Nizam. Me too. The true college experience. Fact. Oh, I'm on a light post now. We can hear the spam clicks to skip dialogue, by the way. Look. You could hear them before, you can hear them now, you're gonna hear them later. Don't at me right now, alright?
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always
These
ready
were the
to serve
spam
you.
clicks to
With
skip
what do you
skip
require
Paimon.
assistance?
We want to
Yeah.
meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon.
Even Catherine has an Akasha, which is weird considering she's a computer and could just hook up to the internet
I
naturally.
apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant
Imagine if Alexa had an
information
iPod.
on the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
That would be a really good commercial for iPods.
Well,
Please do not worry.
If
I may know of someone who can help you two.
you were
In
like,
Sumeru,
hey
the
Alexa,
Adventurers Guild does not serve
what's
as the vanguard of
the
information.
whatever
Rather,
average
there are numerous
velocity
active
of an unladen
mercenary
swallow?
groups
And
collectively
then
known as the
it said,
Airlines.
hey Google.
They take on various contracts
That would be a really
and work
good
all
ad.
across Sumeru. So an Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade,
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks number Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains
Okay, I'm
if
not
you'd
that
like to get in
interested.
contact with him.
Back to
You can
spam
find him at
clicking.
You're welcome. I wish you
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor we go.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. What we've all been wondering. No! Wait. If Catherine, the robot, doesn't have thoughts, and that guy didn't have thoughts, is he a robot? Or is he stupid? Or is Catherine stupid? You tried the wet the reed thing, it worked, but then my saxophone combusted, and now I need a new Yeah, that happens occasionally. You didn't know about
Let's
that?
work through it together.
Sometimes your saxophone just explodes when you use it correctly. That's how you make hot jazz, dude. You didn't know that?
I see everything.
Is there really no future for alchemical divination?
No. Look at her. When you run and you stop, she does a little... Oh, she's so cute. Anyway. But yeah, Lainey, you have discovered hot jazz. It's when you use your saxophone correctly.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild
Also, hot
told me
jazz
to
is a type of
expect you
jazz.
to.
I'm not being weird. Stop laughing every time you say hot jazz.
Ask you about something.
It's funny because their saxophone combusted.
That's the joke!
I see. So, Catherine's
I'm
the
gonna kill
one
my girlfriend.
who sent you this way.
I'm not gonna kill my girlfriend. Don't listen to me. Look at
It's
her face
true
when you
that
stop
the
her dash.
Aramite
I
network
will.
is vast, but even
I bet
can't.
it's really cute.
Seriously?
Go away, Paimon.
Afraid so.
No, but you like her. I like her
Aramites
too.
aren't
But sometimes you gotta let go of things you like.
We originally came from the desert.
If you love them,
They
strangle
died
them to
off
death.
long
No,
ago.
wait. Kill
It's those
Paimon, keep the
days,
girlfriend.
It isn't just us, though.
That's been the
If you
plan
ask
all
me, I
along,
think
Leafy.
most in Sumeru.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the academia, for example.
Why does his
They're
voice
the
sound
ones
like he
who
wants to
truly
give us
rule
drugs?
Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the
Like-
late
like,
great
listen.
Lord Rugadavada.
Hey, you
In
want
their
some
eyes,
crack?
she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the
crack.
Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to
Like
inherit
what?
her legacy.
His voice sounds so shady.
Because of the Academia's influence.
You mean you have been on a
most
drug trip?
citizens are
That's
more
true.
familiar with
Sumeru
greater
is full
Lord
of drugs.
Rugadavada, and hold her in, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really? Aw.
But who?
Alright. Well,
Nope.
seems Osfund was right about most people's
Uh-oh, this is a full
attitudes here.
cutscene. That's spooky. Back in your day, voice. Yeah.
Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they
Uh,
even say stuff like, if the
Smoking for
Akasha
30
doesn't think
years,
I should know,
voice.
then
Charred
I don't
my
need to know
lungs.
about it. We've been asking
You
for
really didn't like
information
this dude and you don't know
nonstop
why.
ever since we got to
I don't either,
Sumeru.
because he sounds like he wants
The
to give me
harder we
drugs.
try, the more helpless everything
Hey,
seems.
George, you gotta stop smoking those camels. They'll kill
Isn't
ya.
there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
So Miley Cyrus. Oh, stop
You two are
it.
interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's
Dunyarzad.
faithful followers.
What a bad
Whoa,
name.
really?
I'm sorry,
Then
Miss.
do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I
whatever
can't
your
help
name
you with
is.
But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a Sure.
She's important.
It goes like this.
Is she?
Long, long ago,
Her name's
there was a man who heard a
freaking
prophecy.
Dunyard.
It
Like
predicted that a great
Dun
calamity was about to
Charizard.
befall
Like
him.
what do you mean
Panicked
she's
by what he heard,
important?
the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him.
Dunyazar.
With wisdom to help him escape his
Even you
predicament.
putting it in caps and
The
me
man
saying
journeyed
it
across
sounds
deserts
like
and
me making a
rainforests
Pokemon
and
noise.
experienced
Dunyazar,
tribulations of
Dunyazar.
every
Like
kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
that's your
In
fave
despair, he
Sumeru
thought,
NPC?
alas, the Archon has
It's my favorite
abandoned me.
Sumeru Pokemon.
He then had no
Sounds like
choice
something
but to
sneezed.
sorrowfully resign his
Dunyazar. You're right.
And then what happened?
Sounds exactly
And
like a
then
sneeze.
The calamity came. But to his own
The
surprise,
calamity. Do we
the
get to fight
man felt
Ganon
somehow
and Genshin?
emboldened by the trials of his journey.
Hypatia also sounds like a Pokemon. You're right.
By relying on his
Hypatia
own
does.
strength, he managed to overcome the adversity.
Like Happy Asia.
At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass,
Aw.
every ray of sparkling
is
sun,
cool.
and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels...
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
That's a cool
Dunyarzad,
sentiment.
since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Of course. So did you... I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
What? What was that? Either Dunyarzad or the Aramite girl from that one really long desert quest that got animated at Hoyo Fair. They are your favorites. Okay. I love that you're putting Dunyarzad in all caps. Jet? That's a cool name.
it looks like they're searching for someone.
Is Charizard over here? Is she a criminal? I feel like she's running from the
Lesser Lord
police.
Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can
Catch up with Charizard.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
For a second, I thought
after
Paimon
her.
sent them directly after her.
That should keep them busy for a while.
She says 20 feet from them.
Dunyarzad.
What quest? Annoying desert one with a cool NPC named Jet. It's a desert one. Oh, right, you wanted me to look at her face? But I didn't see it because it's down low. Aww, that's really cute. There she is. It's a desert
There you
one.
are,
Lame.
Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Thanks, I'm a serial
Really?
killer.
Thank you so much.
That's. I really want her to
Unfortunately, I
say
believe
that.
there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Aren't those the cops or something
Then
similar?
what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape.
Dude, same.
It's difficult for me to run.
Same.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side
It had
of the
one of the
port we can go
funniest
to.
casts for its Hoyo
Probably
Fair
wouldn't
animation.
expect me to hide in a place
Why?
like that.
What do you mean?
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Like the people they chose to animate were weird? Or funny, I guess? So, I work construction and I've been painting like all week, just doing the same painting job of like holding a roller and leaning my back down and doing this motion. And so my wrist,
We
every
made
time I
it.
grab the mouse, is like,
We shouldn't be able to
and
find
it
us
hurts
now.
so bad.
Wait,
Oh.
stand down, Dia.
She almost killed us. She almost ripped our skull off our head, dude. The dude who did the music
My
joined the
lady,
group,
who are
dropped the
these
most
two?
fire soundtracks, then left the animation group. Me too.
They're travelers that I met
That's
on the street
awesome.
just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were
Dude,
all searching
frickin'
for me, so
Tarzan.
they helped me hide.
That
I
man
see.
showed
In that
up,
case,
made the
you
best
two should
music,
scram.
left.
There's nothing here for you.
You should watch the Hoyo Fair stuff. Me too.
Heck are you?
You want to touch her?
Shooing us away.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard.
Oh, her
Here
ears,
to
but
see
you
that
feel
she
like you
returns
pull back
home
stumps.
Safe and sound.
100%.
My lady, let's get going.
Your favorite
You've
pyro,
been
no
gone
way.
for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
She is
And if I refuse to go
quite
with
good
you,
looking.
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry
Those
you
ears
like
are
a sack of
hair? What do you mean they're
potatoes.
hair? Those aren't hair. They're different color on one side.
Doesn't want to go back. What?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
Thank you, Dea.
Sorry,
Slap
my lady.
Pylon around.
Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers.
Those are.
I have to
those
answer
are
to them.
ears. What do you mean?
how much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple?
Roth's
Give
here
me
does
some
that
time,
too?
and I'll get that much.
What? Doesn't
My
make any
lady,
sense.
this isn't about Mora.
These look like ears.
I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order
You've
from
never
my
played this game.
employer,
I'm
but
just here to heckle
my
Teo.
conscience
Yeah.
was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, and I'm just here to get
And
heckled.
knowing your health, carelessly running around
That's
like
my
this
whole.
is gonna hurt you.
It's my whole
For the sake of those who love you, don't be
Twitch
stubborn.
personality.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not.
What is going
I
on?
still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Man, Dia's fine. Or Dia.
Dia, I know it
Dia.
hasn't been easy for
Dia's
Mother and
fine.
Father. And I'm grateful for everything they've done for me.
Okay,
There's
that looks
someone else
wildly
in this
impractical
world
though.
I'm
What is that
also
weird
grateful to.
spine thing?
Because she saved me.
You're hoping
love
one
I
day
have
you
for her
lose
is
your
the
50-50
same
to
I have
Dia.
for my parents. This is my
Welcome
life,
to another
my last
chronically ill
chance.
character.
So I want to
Oh,
do
she
something
is?
meaningful.
Aww. Aww.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore.
I'll
But let
force
me
you
make
to.
something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were
Lainey,
acting
have you seen the Dia
and I even
build
brought up your payment in such an
where you can go
offensive way.
AFK?
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of
He
conversation.
needs to guard
Today's
Dia's
little
back from
excursion
horizontal
caused
slashes
such a
from behind.
ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate
I think
was
armor would
deployed.
do better at
It
that
wouldn't be easy to hide things from
than
an
a
old
weird
man.
chain spine
Since this
thing.
definitely won't be your last escapade.
I think
here's
she
a
should
little tip.
wear
You should at
like-
least make it look like your room and
at
things are
least
still
a
in order
shirt
when you
if
leave.
that's the goal.
Also, you'll need someone
or like
to
I don't
cover
know,
you for when
plate
you're out
or
and
leather.
about.
The
So,
AFK Dia build is
I'll let
hilarious.
you hire me,
Agreed.
my lady.
Welcome to
This
epic
way,
armor for
everyone
women,
wins.
dude. For real.
As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Where the less you wear, the higher your defense. Could you imagine if that like was the way it worked in real life, and so the U.S. government just like everyone was just naked when they went to battle?
I'm fine, really. I
Just a bunch
feel
of
little
people with
tired now
like
that things have calmed down.
AR-13s, butt naked.
Stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern,
Please
so let's rest up
no.
and grab some
Raiden
grub.
in a nutshell. You stop
I'm sorry
that.
for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Oh, that's so funny.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser
An
Lord
alternate
Kusanov.
universe where everything's the same as ours, but soldiers get more defense by wearing less clothes. Man, all of the soldiers in Russia would have such a hard time.
Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Automod has been called on
Don't
you?
you find
What?
that kind of work boring?
You swear it was real.
Nah,
What
you
are you
get
talking
used to
about?
it.
I'm confused.
How about a menu over here?
Soldiers in Russia have national
You
fur
got it.
bikinis, so we find
Huh?
you. Okay, that's not
This
where the
little Miss
conversation
Homayani
needed to go at all.
herself. We don't get to serve personages
Automod's
like you
been called
very
on you,
often.
what?
We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really
You were
want to
talking
save
about
as much as I
skimpy
can.
armor.
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Oh, you're trying to talk about. I understand now.
Grateful for everything you told us
That's
about
weird.
Lesser
Usually it
Lord
would tell me
Kusanov.
if it did something like that.
How about our charcoal-baked
Hmm.
Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers
Were
over
you
there
trying to
are
type
eating
booba?
some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Paimon's the worst.
Hey, come on! Paimon has Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived.
This
and
food
almost
looks so
nobody was
good.
interested in Lesser Lord Kusanov.
You're trying to describe chest dots as.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I actually seen her before.
I can't even read the rest of that because just
Yes,
nuts
it was
is
when I
so
was a
funny.
child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part
And of
a
course,
year.
the next
Stuck
chat
inside
is
and
Leafy
couldn't make
saying in
any
all
friends.
caps nipples.
And my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. That night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body
guys are
was
gonna kill me.
paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no
That's
sound.
so
At that
funny.
moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
You don't like my bots?
Dunyarzad.
Nipnops
Don't
also
be
work.
scared.
What are you guys talking about?
Don't
My
have to
bot
cry.
didn't do anything. It would have. It will tell me every time it bans a thing or does something. The bot didn't do anything.
Who are you?
Wolf,
How do you
type
know my
nipples into the chat right now.
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but
Wolf, do
actually,
it. Now you're
I know
crazy.
everything
You
about
are. You're not crazy, but do it with conviction.
Really?
The full nipple.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder.
This is a
That you
nightmare.
hate taking medicine every morning.
Maybe it wasn't nipples that got
that
you.
you love
Yeah,
counting
maybe
the
it was
petals on your
armor.
mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know
Areola is also
everything.
subjective.
Dunyarzad.
Let's watch
there
Charizard's
anything you
backstory.
want?
Agreed. Sorry.
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can
Totally
make
made it.
happen. But, can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that,
Leafy.
the voice said, "Okay,
You can't
I'll
say
be
stuff
your
like
friend."
that.
Although my body was
Also,
suffering during those days,
This is the
that
sweetest
voice
backstory
encouraged
I've
me
ever seen in this
and told me
game.
many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest.
Piece of lore I
And
missed.
beyond
Only
that
children
was the
dream in
wall of
Sumeru. What?
Samio.
Only children dream.
Deserts and all of
What the
Tibet.
heck?
Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother
As he
about
should,
it,
Leafy.
but she said that I must have been dreaming.
That's wild.
But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have
Gosh, that's so
learned how to
funny.
read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom.
Last
It
night
had
I
to
was
have been
dreaming
the
about
Dendro
Genshin
Archon.
Impact.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness.
About
In
Raiden's
fact, I was
weapon.
running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for
For
her.
some reason.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found, but it's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a... I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to... But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero, maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Leafy, you're having a whole, like,
It
quest
is.
line in the
It's
background
absolutely
of my
terrible.
Genshin
Sure,
Impact
the Greater
Twitch
Lord
stream.
founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord
Good
Kusanali
gravy,
been the one
dude.
quietly protecting us for the
You are a
past few
quest
hundred
line. Yeah,
years?
for real.
Just remember that we're still out in public.
I know that people
Let's
over by the Grand
refocus.
Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also followed. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
No,
Yes,
folks, only
that's
trolling.
her.
You love Charizard so much. Me
I
too.
saw
She's
her leaving
great.
the other day with a nervous
Sorry I
look
made
on
fun
her
of you,
face.
Lainey, but I
It
actually,
seemed
she's
like
great.
she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared. so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia,
Nilu's
would
a
you
playable
accompany
character
me?
too, isn't she?
Sure, that's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your...
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, earlier I was making fun of Charizard's name and all that stuff and saying how could she be your favorite character? Her name is Charizard. And now that I've seen her backstory, I also love her. I will not stop calling her Charizard because I really don't understand how to say her actual name. So that's the recap. And if you want to look through chat, the other recap is that Leafy is a heckler, I guess. Oh, and nipple is a thing you can say in chat. Which part in chat? Oh, jeez. So yeah, those are the updates, Lainey. You can say nipple in chat, apparently. You take no offense in that. Oh, and me making fun of her? Yeah, fair enough. I thought you were going to say you take no offense in nipple. Hey, Nilu! You guys
Sorry
like
I'm
Nilu?
late, Nilu.
Oh,
He's a yapper in this chat, and it's amazing. Yeah.
So long that I assumed you got trapped
You
at
love
home,
Nilu?
but you made it in the end. Uh-oh.
He's got a pretty voice.
But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
I love her outfit,
You
too.
could say that, but everything worked out.
She's another
on our
dancey
side now.
dancer. The only thing that finds nipples offensive is
Not
Twitch. Can't draw
completely.
areolas on stream.
And
Good
who
to
are
know.
these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Sure.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zero's. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it.
Me too, Nilo.
We've already
Me
finished
too.
renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Every time someone asks me if I have enough money for rent, I just have to say, I think so. Part of this quest hit home for you? Why?
Wow, this place is
Interesting.
amazing!
Not bad.
Which part?
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to
You
fall
want to pet
off.
that dog? Me too.
Mr. Zubair was
I want
worried
to pet all
sick.
dogs. You'll explain when
We
you see that
reported
part?
it to
Deal.
the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
That's bogus. Hey,
We
this
can't
is the
let that
second
happen,
tattoo I've seen in all of Genshin
Not only
Impact.
would everyone involved in
She has
the
a
theater
tattoo on
go
her back.
hungry,
The only other one I
wouldn't
know
be able
about
to
is
hold the
Yoimiya has the
Sub-Zero's
arm
festival
tattoos.
anymore.
The academia looks down on performers.
But the more she gave us, we hired someone
I
to
almost said
project
just
the
like
tree,
real life, but that's
and we
like
also gave
exactly the
stage
opposite
a
of
much
the
needed
truth.
makeover.
That's why it hit you?
The stage
Really?
is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to
Interesting.
see it.
And I can't wait to see
I
you on
feel
the
like
stage.
in
You've
real
been
life,
practicing
that's
so long
not
already.
the case,
It's
though.
almost time for your dream to become reality.
Because every time I've ever talked to an academic person,
It's our dream.
they've loved
I'll
performers.
do
They've
my
just
best
never
for
been
the
able
two
to,
of us.
like,
Nilu, what are you,
you know
going
what I
to
mean?
be doing at the
They
festival?
can't do it, and so they admire it. Just like
She'll
how
be
theater
dancing
people
the
wish
dance
they
of
could do math.
Sub-Zero's, the
You
most
know?
important performance
Like,
of Sub-Zero's festival.
like that's funny, but it's true.
Have you told him the
You
origin
think
of this
academia
holiday?
does look down on performers and
I only
artists?
told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Why?
Okay.
Why do you think that?
Then I'll tell you too about how this holiday
Because my
came
experience
to be.
interacting with people
According
in
to
academia,
legend,
they love
the Sub-Zero's festival
performance.
was
They love
originally
seeing
the
plays.
Goddess of Flowers'
They
birthday
love watching
celebration
dances.
for the
And in
Greater
fact,
Lord.
I would
A
know
long
the
time
only
ago,
people I know that
on one
watch
of Greater
ballet
Lord
and watch
Rukadevata's
dances
birthdays,
is
her friends
academics.
threw a
You know what I mean?
celebratory banquet.
And other dancers.
Some of the gods got drunk.
They work
One
and
started
study and
playing
things for them make
music, and the
sense. We
greater
fly by the
work
seat of our
started
pants. We live for
singing.
today with no
And so
plans
the
for
goddess
tomorrow.
of flowers began to
I would
dance.
agree
As
that
she danced
academics
upon the
and
grass,
theater people
countless
don't get along
beautiful
perfectly
potty
for those
began to bloom
reasons.
wherever she stepped.
But I don't think
Those
they look down on
brilliant
the
purple flowers
arts.
became
You know what I
her
mean?
dazzling stage. All
My
the
experience
gods
is the
clamored,
academics
"Oh,
support the arts like
only
crazy.
Of course they do.
It's more the admin who are constantly
people
funneling
mention
funds
the
to sports
gods,
or AP
They
instead.
always think of the
And,
Archon War.
And a
But
club
Sumeru's
urine got
gods
shut
also
down.
had happy times.
Yeah.
Although they aren't around anymore,
I know
they're
what you
preserved
mean.
in our tradition
That's,
of dance.
yeah.
This outfit I'm wearing
I
is
will
apparently
say,
based on how the goddess of
admin
flowers
look
looked.
down on
Though
the
we're
arts
just tiny
100%.
people compared to
Especially
the divine,
with like
we
public
still have to
schools
do
and
our
stuff.
best to
100%.
make sure that the birthday
That's
girl feels
bogus.
loved on her special day.
Hate it.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
That's whack.
Yeah.
Wait, haven't I gathered
The
some
Greater
of those?
Lord brought forth Padisaras in memory of the goddess
Aren't
of flowers.
those a gatherable item
But she
in this game?
ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that,
Maybe.
I'd be thrilled if I had
Pretty
this
sure I
two
have.
real Padisaras
Because
on
you and
the
I made
stage.
fun of their names.
So,
Miss
Traveler in
Patty
Paimon,
Sara.
What do you think?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's
Like
followers will
Patricia
be there for
Sarah.
her birthday.
Alright, I'm done with this talking. Let me play the game, Genshin.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Junior Zod, everyone at the Grand.
Alright. We got it, I swear. Oh my gosh, there's so many people to talk to. Wait a second. His name is Swoop. Can I? Wait, guys, this is important.
Hey!
No, I can't read his mind. That's so bogus. Can I talk to Swoop? Oh. I love Swoop. I love him so much. Anyway, I'm gonna name a dog Swoop. That's a really good dog name.
What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look... Did you know that the Sub-Zero's festival is about to happen?
You wanna name a pupper Swoop too? Let's get a dog and name it Swoop. Let's not get a dog.
Flowers?
I can't even feed myself, dude.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much
Anyway,
about the Grand Bazaar,
you promised
but
me a
I
dog
do
in the
know that the
future.
residents here have a penchant for
Distant
song
is a
and
key
dance.
word.
Two
Swoop.
things that the academia
Yeah,
doesn't
write down Swoop.
particularly
That's a good name
approve
for a
of.
dog.
Oh, and the perfume sold
Look
around
at-
here is a lot
look
better
at
than
them
what you'll
just
find
partying
elsewhere.
hard. Man,
the fragrances
she's-
are longer
she's freaking
lasting
getting
and
it, dude.
gentler on your skin, and I mean,
Do I need to
that's,
DoorDash food
what
at
I've
you?
heard, at least.
No. Would I accept DoorDashed food at me? Yes. But no, it is not a need. I got stuff to make fajitas. So I can make some fajitas if I want. But when I say I can barely feed myself, I mean I forget and money is tight. But money's always tight.
Things are really shaping
Oh
up.
my
and there's
gosh.
a buzz around the festival
This
this year.
guy is
We're
thick,
expecting people
dude.
from all over to come
Look
by
at this
year and buy
man.
things
This is
during
like
the
Lord
festivities.
Farquaad, but
Don't be
like
fooled into thinking
what
that
he
Sumeru
wish he
City
looked
has
like.
The best of everything.
He's
Some
so
festival
big.
snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the
That's what he
academia
said.
might not like it, but what's
Dang,
a
son.
festival without song and...
What a buff boy. Why are there no playable characters in Genshin that are just jacked men? Look at his neck! Look at that! Anyway, I'm sorry. But no booty. Sadness. Just a straight line. But look at the definition in his freaking arms, though. He's got abs on his biceps. Look at that! Dude could chug peanut butter. He could. Get this man some Gatorade.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to
Wait.
my dress for the festival.
Which thing is her
See?
extra pizzazz?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone
those
in the
horns a
theater
part of
company
her
because
or
we
her
make all
outfit?
our own costumes. Did you? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes
Oh,
off
it's a
this
crown. Okay, cool.
Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head. So this...
It's like looking at the goddess herself. Me, the goddess, standing there. Had you waited 30 seconds, you'd have
dancing at
had
the
your question
Sumeru's
answered.
Festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
You're right.
As a child, I even
You're 100%
asked my
correct, but I didn't
grandmother
wait.
why we performed the
Impatient,
dance for the
correct.
Lesser Lord when it was originally done. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusant, the Sumeru's festival has been losing its appeal over the years.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
What the? She can get out from behind her counter? What? No way. Could you imagine if Catherine was a playable character? And instead of an elemental attack, she just had like rocket fists or something?
Come to think
You
of
like
it,
her shoes? I didn't even
Paimon's
see
only
them.
ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
I do too.
Hey, Catherine.
They like match her dress perfectly.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
She sounds a lot less robotic right now.
Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
What?
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine
You can see where they
movie
plug
day
her
after
in.
day.
What? Where? What?
Take you two, for example.
There's a keyhole on the back of
Travel
her
across
neck?
Teyvat to
No
enrich your
way.
lives and gain new experiences.
Also, Fontaine has
Traveling
movies?
across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Let me see the back of her neck.
Yes, and you should keep searching.
You just rolled a godly feather?
Sometimes
Tell me
the
about it.
answers
What
we're
feather you
looking
get?
for aren't necessarily at our intended to.
Let me see the back of her neck.
We heard someone say something pretty similar recently.
No, not particularly. I guess you could.
Let me see the back of her neck.
Oh.
Huh.
See you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the
It's
way,
like a, it's like an actual keyhole.
Eremites, we've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
44.4 total
get
crit
along well
value.
with the people
Like,
here.
oh my
You've
gosh.
already been blessed
Oh
by
wait,
the
so like
element of
crit
Dendro,
damage
after all.
and
See you around.
rate together? Jeez, dude. Does it have any other substats?
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's...
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It's on
It
Wanderer's
might not
Troop?
necessarily pan out, so don't get your
Ooh.
hopes up too much.
That's
I'll
exciting.
need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Wanderer's Troop is a really good
My
one.
lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment.
Man, I would
Nilu's
love
found
that
a place
piece
for her
if you
to
could,
rest.
like,
After I
magically
take my lady
send it to
home,
me.
let's
Because
meet
I
in
could
front of the
use
Citadel of Rexar.
a Wanderer's Troop set on some of my characters. That does Elemental Mastery, right? Or am I just making that up? Yeah, Elemental Mastery. Yeah, I could use a couple of those. Crit value is crit damage times 1 plus crit rate times 2. Oh, what? Interesting. I've never heard of that statistic. How'd you How? What? Huh. Cool. Alright. I'll take your word for it, I suppose. What's the value in like, that metric? It rolled 15.6 rate and 13.2 damage.
Took some convincing for the master
That's
and mistress
dope.
to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Yeah, whatever, Dia. Look at you blush.
Look, Dia's blush.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know
Your
has a
message was
good
blocked?
thing to do
What?
with the Lesser Lord.
You called them lesbians. Why was your message blocked? We've all been talking about lesbians in the chat. Crit rate's calculated as double since crit artifact rolls are exactly half crit damage rolls. Oh, that's interesting. Just the word lesbians,
Chief.
that's it. My bot doesn't block.
Dia,
Like,
what are you doing here?
you're sitting over there, you could look. It would say that my bot did
you three
something.
together.
Fair
I
enough.
take it you all know each other already?
I'll look later.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
Wait, someone try to type in just
No
the word
kidding.
lesbians.
So, where's Ruksha?
We're gonna
I
make a
thought I'd help
compilation
these two
later
out
of
by
all the
asking
times
about
the
the
bot
theft.
made us say
Anything you
lesbians
can
and
tell him?
nipples in chat.
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses.
So wait, does
So people from all
so
over
just the
can
word
call back to
lesbians
the
by
city.
itself gets blocked,
Since you've already mentioned the
but
theft,
putting
I
it in a
suppose
sentence
might as
doesn't.
well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
What?
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just
The highest crit
recently,
rate
the
rolls
Academia
3.9,
lost
highest crit
something,
damage rolls
and there's a
7.8.
chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might
That's
just somehow
super
help you
interesting.
in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look
I guess
at
that.
it.
Okay, cool.
But if you ask me,
Lainey,
case
you
is
have
more
taught me
about the
literally
Academia
so
than
much about the
anything
math
else.
of Genshin, and I'm so grateful.
The
And Matt, if
Academia
you're somehow
recently
in the
sent a
back
convoy
still,
to pick up an
you've taught me so
important
much about the
package
lore of
from Aru
Genshin, and I'm very
village.
grateful. Lesbians in a tree.
The convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand
Lesbians in a
Sage
Tree
took the
is a
whole
summary
matter very
of-
seriously.
Oh,
Not
what
only did
anime
he
is that?
dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search
Hell's
for
Paradise,
leads.
if you guys have ever watched
All
that.
we know so far
Lesbians
is that
in a
whatever
Tree.
was stolen is
Anyway.
currently in Port Ormos.
You two
You're just
have
typing
heard
in
of Port
random
Ormos,
crap to
haven't
test
you?
it. Oh,
It's the
I thought
largest
you just
commercial
wanted to
port
yell
in all of
lesbians in a
Sumeru.
tree.
You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't
Yeah?
long enough to reach all the
Wait,
way
that's
to Port
not my
Ormos,
mod.
So the city's a little
That's
more laid
Twitch.
back, meaning the population's also
That's
a mixed
Twitch.
bag.
You guys are
Never
getting
know
blocked
who you'll
by
meet there.
Twitch.
Apparently, what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha.
Heads up. No, Twitch says stop it. Heads
I'm
up.
afraid I don't
If
have
you
any
get
other details
modded by Twitch often
If you're
enough,
interested,
they will ban your
maybe you
account.
could head to Port Ormos
Or
and
put you
ask
on a
Are you
suspension.
serious, Chief? All
So,
the
like,
Academia students are in Sumeru
watch your
City,
lesbians
you
and
know.
your nipples,
Why should they
people.
pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there.
Help me
You're
out.
so
I've
upset.
got plenty of work to
Aw.
do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your
The
backs.
advice I never thought I'd
Let's
receive
just
from
say
me.
that the Eremites
Yeah,
there
yeah, you
aren't
better watch your
nearly as
lesbians and your
friendly as
nipples.
those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like "Retake Sumeru
Please don't
for
clip
King
that.
Deshret." Word is that more and more
I don't want to
are
get
joining the
flagged
movement.
either.
They're becoming a real.
You bet they are. King Deshret's
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of... Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City.
Anyways, who knows what the heck that was
Seeing you
about
both
because
at
I
the
was too
Subzerus
busy talking
Festival.
about
So,
lesbians
be sure
and
to
getting
get yourselves
banned from
back here in time for
Twitch.
that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Subzerus Festival.
I want to send it to people we know. They'd be so baffled. Please don't. Actually, you can send it to Cassidy. That's it. As reference for everyone who doesn't know, Leaf and I used to work in the same place. A pet shop, of all places. That's the most you've laughed in a long time. Aw, I'm touched. I'm really grateful I could I could do that. Gosh. Frick, dude. Anyways, man, what even am I doing anymore? I honestly, but at what cost? Getting banned from Twitch. That's the cost. I've gotten so distracted from this quest. I'm like not grounded at all anymore. I have no idea what's happening. Stress of the bladder muscles. Yep, we're gonna pee our pants, chat. Hey, Phantom! Glad you came to say hi. You showed up after literally the funniest moment we've had in a while. This time you're not studying? No way, let's go! But doing what I'm doing. Ooh. It looks like she said something heinous. Oh, no. So yeah, enjoy Sumeru. Thanks! We discovered if you type in just the word lesbians in chat, the Twitch mod, like Twitch itself, will, like, get mad at you. Judging by the title, seems like you're liking it. Yeah, this place sucks. Sumeru is rough, alright? More than one lesbian, not a single lesbian. Oh, wait. The word lesbian without an S doesn't trigger it. Just lesbians. That's what you're saying? That's absurd. That's literally so silly. You haven't tested it, you're just saying, oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, Sumeru's a nightmare
and
so
have
far.
a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality.
You've got a deal.
Granted, I saw someone
I'm not making this up.
made a video
Several Eremite
about how
mercenary
long
groups are
the
nearly in
Archon
open
story
conflict.
quests are.
But does the
And the
core
first one in
authority care?
Mondstadt takes 2 hours to do. Leeway takes like 3 hours to do. Inazuma takes like 8 or something like that, or like 6. Sumeru takes 14. And Fontaine takes 18 hours to complete. Wait, possessive lesbians works? The Fontaine one doesn't feel that long, but Sumeru does. So far, it's already felt like I've been playing for 13 hours. Possessive lesbians. I'm so upset. Me doing my best to keep this stream about Genshin and not about lesbians. Chat. Doing their best to make it not about Genshin Impact. Frick, dude. I'm passing away. Reminder that Fontaine isn't done either. Oh, you're right! It's 18 hours and it's not even done being made. Oh my gosh. The snorting makes it worth it.
I've gotten pretty used to this quiet way of life.
He has a storied past. She has no brain. Alright, chat. We're gonna go do something more fun. This is... I want to actually test out my team against something worth testing it on. And that isn't immune to Dendro. So we're gonna go fight the Fire Flower. I need it for Bennett. And maybe Zhongli? I think? I don't know what Zhongli needs, come to think of it. But anyway, I want to show off. Because I think this team comp is going to be really good. I hope. She needs it too? Okay, cool.
show rain outlines your face.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone hold hands.
There is no...
Witness the power of God.
Make yourselves a home.
Oh, well, Nahida died.
I'll protect us. Hi.
Is this a 5-star? No. Make sure to give Xingqiu a sack sword. You killed the chibi, how dare? Yeah, fair, reasonable response. I'll bring her back to life, don't worry about it. Did I? No, not that. Yeah, I did. It's level 1. I should probably level it up. Poop. I already have one of all my 3 stars locked, so I'm not worried about that. Gotta do that. You're right. That kid's a girl? Yeah! Wait, no, that's a guy. Why did I say yeah so enthusiastically? The green kid is a girl. This kid is a boy. You thought Leafy meant Nahida? Yeah, maybe. This is a girl. This is a little baby girl who's actually a goddess and like 500 years old. You know that one is? Yeah, no, this is a dude. This is a grown man. No, I don't know if he's grown. He might be a kid, but he's the president of the itty bitty titty community. She's a child, you creep. This is a man though. Look, his sacrificial sword is noticeably better. She's an idol. Anyway. Time to go heal Nahida. Tomorrow is sacrificial sword materials. Ooh, maybe we'll do some grinding and get that. Anyway, I want to show you guys, since the Lantern Rite event and all that stuff, I have like 57 pulls for a limited banner. You got mod checked again. You weren't even saying anything offensive that time. What were you trying to say? I guess you can't tell me, but yeah. I know I shouldn't pull for Shan Yun. You guys have already convinced me of that. And I don't know, I don't think I should pull for Nahida because C2 would be great, but C1's not that good. And I only have 57 pulls. And so unless I get Nahida in like the first 20, there's no chance. Character, girl, it, WTF, what? It? I'm so lost. Unless you have 80, it's really not worth it. It looks like a girl. That's the character. It looks like a girl character. That's the thing from Dragon Ball Z. Oh! Oh,
Are you
him?
tired?
Xingqiu? He does. Like a Bulma. He totally does, you're right. I mean, yeah, he is kind of dressed like a girl. I have 2 options for his outfit, though. And this one looks a lot more masculine for some reason, even though it has a ponytail. It gets pulled for being trans-hateful. I mean, cool. Now he just looks like Ciel from Black Butler. You're right. That is exactly what that looks like. This is very Black Butler-y. Anyway. Unless you have 80, it's not worth it. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to ask you guys every time, though, and you're going to have to talk me out of spending my pulls every time. But the next two banners, I don't want any of the characters. And so it's going to be like a whole 3+ weeks before I get to gamble. Save your Stark, literally you have 3 weeks before the Blackcliff series come back. Are they really that good? The Blackcliff series, I mean? But imagine if you lose the 50-50 or don't get a 5-star at all. Look, I don't want reason and logic, okay? I want gambling. I'll be honest though. Wait a second. Oh, wrong button. The pity on the limited banners. I clicked the wrong thing again. The pity on the limited banners, that doesn't stack. So like, how do I keep clicking the wrong thing? So like if I spent 40 here and then Zhao came out, there wouldn't be 40 pity on Zhao, would there? No? Lame. Yeah. They give 40 crit damage and 30% attack for just killing enemies. Wow, that does sound good. Who would that be good for on my team, though? Probably raiding, right? Anyway, that's the stream. I got really distracted today. Thanks, chat. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we'll do something fun. And actually, pity saves. Ah, that's what I thought. Get wrecked, Wolf.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure
Across
it'll
all
wake you
banners
up.
of the same type. Yeah! Freaking told you! Anyway. Anyways. I got distracted again from that. What was I saying? Right. You didn't think it did. You've had bad experiences with that, but it was during 1.3 to 1.6. You're going to bed. Good night. See you tomorrow. Thanks. Well, so wait a second. Wait. One thing. Tomorrow, I'm going to do some fun stuff on stream. We're going to do some tier lists, but non-traditional tier lists. So I hope you guys come and enjoy that with me. We'll do some Genshin playing for sure. We'll probably go fight some bosses or do some co-op or something fun, goofy, silly, just some good Saturday night stuff. But we're also going to do some fun tier list things from a baby player's perspective who is an idiot. And don't worry, we're not ranking power levels. I don't know enough about that. But see me tomorrow and it'll be good. Anyway, as always, have a great night. Thank you so much for coming in. And really, I appreciate you guys and your support so much. As always, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.